Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are talking right now with Indian Cowboy from Doc Sports. We cover every primetime NFL game with him. Right now we're looking at NFL Week 11. We're going to cover the Thursday night game, Miami at Buffalo. Indian Cowboy, thanks for being back with us.
Hey, thanks for having us, Pete.
All right, interesting game here, Buffalo and Miami. We'll see what you have to say about it. First, tell everyone what's going on at Doc Sports right now. I know you're very excited for the start of college basketball season this week, right?
Yeah, it starts in about 3 days. It's traditionally our best sport. We've won 4 out of the last 5 years in college ball. 2011, we were number 1 in the country. 81 and 55, really strong year. We went 60%, won every single month in college basketball that year, including going plus 8,400 for the year, which is a big year for us in college ball, just doing the one play the day system. It's simple, it's selective, and it's successful. And 2013, obviously, we had a good year. 2012, we didn't do that well. It was one of our lower years that we've ever had, but obviously 4 or 5 winning years. 2013, we went 65 and 45 for a good year, plus 4,500, obviously. Number 1 in the NBA last year, 92 or 94 and 62 for plus 12,089. You put them together, you're talking about 156 and 107, which is 59% for 263 selections, which is hard to do for plus 70,310 for the $100 guy. So it was a really big year for us. So we're excited about college ball in 3 days. We'll have the previews out. We're excited about the NBA, of course, because of our great season last year, winning season already. We're excited about NHL. We're on a 17-6 run. So winning season there too. So, and we're excited about the football card this week. That's why we love talking football with you every single week.
Okay, sounds great, Indian Cowboy. Well, Miami right now 5 or 5.5 point home favorite. Totals 42 or 42.5. And you know, Miami has one of the best defenses in the NFL right now. They did lose at Detroit and against the spread, but they've gone 3-2 against spread since their bye, and their 2 losses were very close. The 3 ATS wins were by more healthy margins. Bills, though, second off their bye. They lost at home to the Chiefs last week, but that game, you know, could have gone either way. That was very close, going down to the wire. You got to figure this is going to be a relatively low-scoring game. Miami with their defense, Buffalo with their style of play, but 42.5 is a low total here. I've heard opinions that Buffalo getting this many points, that they usually play Miami tight, and that would be the side here. Is that what you agree with?
Yeah, I mean, keep in mind that on 9/14, these two teams hooked up, and Buffalo beat them pretty bad, 29-10. It was an early NFL contest, and they beat them. Now they were 1.5 point favorites, ended up winning by 19. So I'm sure Miami has that revenge in mind. Buffalo, for as good as they are, much better this year than maybe previous years. They struggled against elite teams. They lost 10-22 against San Diego. They lost 17-23 against Houston, which I wouldn't consider an elite team, but a strong defensive team that Houston is, who doesn't have the same offensive potency that maybe Miami has. They lost by 15 to New England. They beat Minnesota, sure, whoopee. They beat the Jets, that's fine. They lost by 4 against the Chiefs. So, keeping that in mind, Miami comes off a loss to Detroit, 16-20. Miami's also played what you talked about, 4 straight unders as well. For the record, the Bills have also played 8 out of 10 unders as well. But we like Miami here for a variety of reasons. They beat San Diego 37-0. They had that letdown against Detroit by going on the road and losing by 4. This is a team that does beat elite teams. They beat the Bears 27-14 on the road. They hung tight against Green Bay at home in a game they really should have lost. And that is a feat in of itself, because you just look at the Green Bay-Chicago game just recently. Green Bay blew them out. Miami is a very good team this year that I think they're kind of going under the radar. They had a bad game, a hiccup against the Chiefs, but I think they've really turned around after that Buffalo and Kansas City game. Miami has been rolling. They destroyed Oakland and London. They all should have beaten Green Bay. They almost should have beaten Detroit as well. So we like Miami here, both revenge, coming off a loss, beating elite teams, and the Bills struggling against elite teams.
I can certainly see that. Miami was a sharp side supposedly last week against Detroit. The stats, the advanced stats seem to be on their side. So maybe going forward they will have some value. Miami -5 is currently the widely available number. Thanks so much, Indian Cowboy.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.